Welcome recruit to Arma Reforger 101. Today we're going to be doing basic training. Welcome recruit to basic training. Today we're going to cover the basics of menus, shooting and driving. So you can join a server, shoot someone and drive away. Not going to treat you like a child, you know exactly what these menus do, apart from scenarios and maybe workshop. Scenarios basically gives you scenarios to play through, like missions that Arma Reforger's designed. And workshop basically is where you get your mods, your maps and scenarios from the community, allowing me to upgrade my S105 to a rally version, with a wide body kit, an upgraded engine and exhaust, allowing for unmatched driving experience. Or whatever this mod is. If you have PS5, you won't have that yet, but you will soon. If you click on play, you'll see that there's a training mode. Please go and do training, then come back to the video. If you don't want to do training or you've already been through it, then that's perfectly fine. You just might miss out one or two little things, but I'll try to cover everything I can in this video. The most important thing for you to know is about multiplayer. So you can go and join a server, then get banned for not knowing what to do. If you join a server and it's got mods shown by the puzzle piece, then it'll automatically install them and you're happy. Once they're installed, you'll automatically load up into a game, and then you can play. In Workshop, you can see your mods, your installed mods, and your active mods, which you will play with. Now for settings, you can adjust everything that you see in your game and everything like that. You know what settings are. Now that the boring shit's over, back to the proper video. So starting off, you have two choices to pick between a strong and brave USA soldier or an absolute dirty, stinking red commie. Naturally, I usually go for the latter, but we're going to be covering both here. So as soon as you deploy, you'll see that you'll have an M16A2 in your hand with an average American kit. If you check your inventory by clicking I, you'll see that you deploy with some morphine, shovels, bandages, tourniquets, maps, compass, and everything else. Apart from your rifle, the only two other weapons is a grenade and a bayonet. You can either drag the bayonet on inside of your inventory, or you could just hold R if you're on PC to actually inspect your rifle and stick it on. The M16A2 has pretty standard firing characteristics, however you can't go full auto, you only can do 3-round bursts, or semi-automatic. And if you're a good shot like me, about 400 meters of range without an optic. The M67 grenade that you spawn with can reach about 30 to 40 meters and has an effective range of about 5 to 7. With the bayonet, you can roleplay as Japan's most loyal warrior. This is usually when you're out of ammo and you really need a scavenge. However, there's one weapon that I've just somehow forgot, your boxing gloves. If you equip a grenade, then hit the melee button, you can have a impromptu boxing match, a bit harder than Jake Paul, because you don't have to pay them to knock them on the floor. Oh, so come on.
Okay, I figured out how to do it.
Okay, come on, 3, 2, 1, come on.
Ready?
I've got him! Sit! 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 Round 1 to me, let's go! Bro, my body is littered.
Hey, yo, box, don't kill him. Let him get up. Oh,
I'm the winner. Oh, what a bitch. 1 round.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, just a second.
Okay.
In the right corner, we got, what's your name? I'm at Howard, the almighty Russian with the big fist.
3 knockouts clearly on the floor.
And in the left corner, we got Skibby, the... I don't know, let's go.
The newbie. Come on, let's fight. Ah, shit. I'm dead.
Oh. Knock the fuck out.
Now on to the Soviets. They basically spawn in with the same kit as the Americans, but superior in every way. Not only does the AK fire full auto and semi-auto, the Soviet kit just has better armor than the Americans. Another great thing about the AK is the sighting. The way that the AK is set up is if you shoot someone center mass at 100 meters, you will shoot them in the head. This is because it's zeroed at 440 meters, meaning that it will perfectly aim up and shoot them somewhere in the head of the neck. Compared to the M4, it doesn't have that at all. As well, in my professional opinion, I would say that the M4 iron sights are a lot worse than the AKs. All that zeroing is basically ranging your weapon correctly. If you set it to 100 meters away and someone's 100 meters away, you will hit them dead on. If they're 500 meters away, you'll probably miss. As you can imagine, that's super powerful. Now on to resting your weapon and bipods. You can rest all weapons on surfaces, and you can also deploy bipods on some weapons. This negates recoil, and on some weapons practically turns it off. So it's a really useful strategy. Now on to my favorite part, driving. In Arma Reforger, there's a lot of vehicles, from US to Russian to civilian to that independent group that we don't talk about. There is automatic cars, but since I'm not a pussy, I only drive manual. And this is the main reason why Americans commonly lose, because they all drive automatic. So there's a lot of benefits from driving in manual, but the way that you do it is you go into your settings, you go into gameplay, then you set it to non-driver assist. The main benefit, of course, is that you feel cooler and that you can tell people that you're better than them because you drive stick. To demonstrate my unmatched driving ability, we'll be driving a UAZ off-road. This is probably one of the most common vehicles that you'll drive on the Soviet side. God, I hope the handbrake doesn't fail. Oh no! Oh! So anyway, if you hold down your interaction, which on PC it's alt, you can mess around with the lights or the engine or the hazards or anything like that. Since we're basically BMW drivers, sadly we don't have any indicators. If you look at the bottom left, you'll see the controls to use. This applies on PC or console. If you already know how to drive a car, it'll be pretty self-explanatory, but since the fanbase for this game is preview-escent to preconception, I'll walk you through anyway just to make sure. So basically you're able to hear the engine ramp up and ramp down, and on some vehicles they have an RPM dial. You can also have a handbrake, and then using the spacebar on PC you can apply the handbrake to drift. When planning to exit the vehicle, make sure you've already opened the door because it takes longer when the door is closed to exit the vehicle. As well, it's extra tactical because you usually end up lying on the floor. One thing that you have to be careful when driving in an open top vehicle like this is of course flipping over and throwing everyone out. However, if you have a roof, magically you have a seatbelt on as well. Anyway, recruit, thank you for watching. Next time, I'll be showing you how to do something else. I don't know. We'll work that out then and there. But it should be fun. Please subscribe. I don't really know what to say at the end. Like and subscribe. Or don't. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm gonna try to live stream on YouTube a lot instead of Twitch, and I'm gonna try to get a few of these videos out. It should be fun. I'm gonna be doing it with a few people. Yeah, that's about it. Have fun, everyone. Hope you have a good day. Drink water. Have some food if you haven't. And maybe take a shower. I don't know. Might make you feel a little bit better. See ya. Bye bye.